One of the latest additions to the MCU was, of course, Charlize Theron, who was rumored to be joining the MCU for the better part of the last decade. I remember back in the forum days where she was going to play Black Widow before the MCU existed. Yup. So yeah, Charlize finally made her long-awaited debut in the MCU. She, of course, shows up at the end of Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, and she's like, "Hey, Strange, you messed things up. Let's go mess things up even worse." But as it turns out, she didn't really know much about the MCU until she got the gig. So what did she do? She actually did something that many of the other actors that join these projects don't do. She did her research. Again, nothing against any of those other actors. Everybody has a specific way they approach their jobs. But she recently revealed that when she got the gig, she decided to do her homework. So she went and watched every single film prior to 2019. Literally all of them in order. She wanted to put herself in that universe, understand what it's about, what she's getting into, so she understands more of the lingo, what the film is going to be like, and also what maybe this can mean for her future playing a sorcerer in the multiverse. Now, I'm not going to lie, I already love her as an actress, but I think this makes me love her even more as an actress, because that's some dedication right there. Us as hardcore fans, I almost look at the MCU now and think about a rewatch and literally get sick to my stomach. I'm like, man, I can't take away, like, how many weeks would it take me to watch all that just because of working out, and all this other stuff? Is just like impossible, right? Like, back when like Phase 2 was going on, a yearly rewatch was easy. But now with Phase 4, and even elements of Phase 3, you're just like, my God, this thing is going to take like 100+ hours. And realistically, who has 100 hours these days free in a week? You know, if you're working a full-time job and whatever, it's almost getting impossible. And the fact that she was willing to cut out time on her busy schedule, still shooting other projects, and do all this research is honestly pretty amazing. And I love hearing things like this. And she even said, you know, she really appreciates doing this research and how much she learned from watching all of them and who these characters were. And she ultimately became a fan, which honestly is pretty awesome. And maybe this will lead to something interesting in the second, or her second appearance, but the third Doctor Strange movie, and whatever else they decide to do. Because I'm assuming she's not going to be like, you know, quickly just sidelined. You got a pretty talented actress, so let's use her. Although I say that now, then I look at Rachel McAdams in 2 Doctor Strange movies, and she's been completely wasted, so...